All right, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, the Wadi Yah Ba'ashem Yahushai for letting me do another video through the Spirit, the Wadi Yah Ba'ashem Yahushai for giving us the truth as worms, double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the Ophalite. And this is going to be a video. I was speaking with the elder of our camp, the head of our camp, Gabar, and he was speaking about when the real test comes. And that real test is going to be, because he was speaking about, let me build on the point. So like he was speaking about brothers having dreams about Nate getting beat up. I haven't seen the video, but Nate getting beat up by his congregation, and brothers are having dreams about that, and which is ultimately going to happen. His congregation is going to most likely kill him. Because this C-hip is coming. This chip is here, man. It's not even coming. It's here. You can go buy one. People have it. And this digital currency is evident that it's on its way. And he's not warning the people. He's not warning them. He's setting them up. He's setting them up for the slaughter. And they're going to come against him because he already has gotten people killed. During that C-hip, people in his congregation took it and died, and he ain't nobody talking about that. So it's going to come a point where that C-hip is going to come, and that real test is going to happen, and they're going to be looking to you. They're going to be looking at the leaders, and they're going to look and see that you prepared them for this. Did you prepare them for this? Because this hour of temptation is coming where this devil, so-called white man, the powers that be, they're going to force everyone on the planet Earth to take a digital device where you will be able to purchase and sell with it. And it's going to come to a head. And it's going to come to a point when your congregation is going to look at you like, well, do we take it or we do not take it? And you have a nigga in the crowd say, fuck this shit. This nigga's a liar. And you don't know. Lord may put a spirit on him. But hey, this is a very important prophecy that you can't get wrong. If you get everything wrong, this is one thing you can't get none of it wrong, but I'm just saying the importance of it. You can't get this wrong, man. You can't. There's no going back on this. You can fuck up and eat some pork, but you can't fuck up and take the chip. There's no fucking that up. There's no fucking that up. You got one try. This is what all this is building up to. All the trials, all the tests we go through in our day-to-day lives is all leading up to this big test. That test of, are you going to stand for the Lord or not? And really, it all comes down to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai being on your side or not. So this is Revelations 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from our temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And I want to read it in NIV also. It says, since you have kept my commandment to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is going to come on the whole world to test the inhabitants of the earth. So right there, it says it clear, to test. This is going to be the big test for the children of Israel. Whose side are you going to choose? Are you going to side with the Lord, or are you going to side with this kingdom? Like the law says, going into the law. When you have a slave, and Esau knows his law. He knows his law. He knows that this is written, that you shall bore his ear through with a awl. He knows this is there. He knows it's in the scriptures. He knows. So it really comes down to, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to side with the devil, or are you going to side with the Lord? That's what it's all going to come down to. This is Exodus 21 and verse. I'll get straight to the point. This is Exodus 21 and verse 5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master. This is dealing with an Israelite servant. And this is what you do with him. I shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children. I will not go out free, because he clinged unto the things which he attained in captivity. That's why the scriptures really tell you to depart from this world. And you count everything done. Yes, you take care of what you have, but at the end of the day, you should know this can all be taken away. And Yahweh Shemi Shai will give it to you again, and even greater and better. This all can go away, man. Everything we have, your woman, your children, my woman, my child, this can all be gone. This is we're waiting for the eternal, that which is immortality. This is all temporary. Everything here is temporary. Everything here. And that's a mind state to keep. Because this mindset right here is not a mindset to keep. Let's read in the NIV. It says, but if the servant declare, I love my master. Well, I'll just start at 1. It says, this is Exodus 21 and verse 1. Now these are the judgment which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free, and shall go out free for nothing. And let's read the NIV. It says, and if you buy a Hebrew servant, he is to serve for you 6 years, but in the 7th he shall go out free without paying anything. Back to the KJV. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. Meaning he can't take what he had. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him a son or daughter, the wife and her children, Salakia, shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And yeah, you have to leave them in there, and then you can gain up enough wealth and most likely buy them and get them out of that servitude. That's a whole nother topic, but you most likely could. You can, you got some wealth now, you have substance now. You could say, I'm out. And you garnish enough money or whatever, and you come back like, hey man, let me get them. Let me get. That's my son. That's my woman you gave me. I know what's in the law, but I want them still. You can get out. You get out and you get your money and you come back and grab them. This is just all hypothetical, but hey, it's just putting the pieces together. But this is verse 5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master and my wife, this is the servant basically said, fuck it. I'm not going to leave them. I'm going to be servitude unto you. I'm not going to leave because look, I got house. I got my wife. I got my child. Like this, I'm receiving everything here. I love the servant. If the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, and the one that is set above him, my wife and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. And that's that forever servitude. That's that forever servitude. And that's what Esau wants to do to the children of Israel. He wants to take the Lord's inheritance away from him through that. Because a lot of Jake is going to side with Esau, Edom. They're not going to side with the Lord. They're not going to have faith. They're not going to. They're not. They're not going to wait. They're going to lose patience. They're not going to pass the test. They're not. They're going to fail. They're going to fail the test, and they're going to be left here, and they're going to die here in this polluted land because they are going to side with the devil. And this is why you must teach Jake that this digital chip, which is here. You can get it. It's just not being mandatorily forced on you, which they're eventually going to do. Just like your bank. Your bank, you can't have a bank account without having without having a debit card. That's not an option. You have to have a card. If you have a checking account, you have to have a debit card. I'm not talking about a savings account because, certain savings account is just straight for savings. You can't take in, you can only add. But if you have a checking account, what you use for buying or selling, you have to have a debit card. Yes, you can take money out, but most places, well, all places really take debit cards because they're prepping that system. And even in fucking Whole Foods, you can just swipe your hand. This system is already prepped and prepared. This is what's coming. So what are you going to tell your congregation, and what are they going to do when this system gets pushed out and being forced? It's going to be forced upon the people. What are you going to tell them? Because this is Ezekiel 35 verse 10. Because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries, which is speaking about northern and southern kingdom, shall be mine, and will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. And the NIV says, because you have said, and who's the one that said? Esau, Edom. These two nations and two countries will be ours, and we will take possession of them, even though I, the Lord, was there, because they're ultimately the Lord's people. These are the children of Israel. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel. And they want to cut off that inheritance from Israel. But that's why the Lord left a remnant that will not take the chip, that will not bow down, that will not fall unto this devil. The Lord left a remnant for that, which is his elect. But Jake, what are you going to do when these Jakes start asking you serious fucking questions? Like, man, my family, man, like, should I take this thing? Like, they saying I can't buy it. They saying I can't go to work. Should I take it? Should I not take it? What do you want me to do? Because Jake is a lost people. They are going to look unto you for guidance. Are you going to tell them to take it or not? This is going to be a big fucking test. And that's what it's meant to be. It's going to be a trial of everyone's faith. And even ours. Mine, everybody's. And I pray Yahweh Shemel shall be with me through these times. And with my family. That we don't do that shit, man. Because this is going to be a trial of straight, do you serve the Lord or not? And you can say you serve the Lord, but do you really serve the Lord? That's why the scriptures say, strive for truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. This is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of time, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Let's see what the NIV says. It says, He will be the sure fountain for your times, a rich store of salvation and wisdom and knowledge. The fear of the Lord is a key to this treasure, because you have to fear Yahweh by Shem Shai above all else. And with that fear that's going to get us through these times. Fearing the Lord above losing everything. To know that Yahweh Shem Shai can just give it all back. He can give it all back, man. This truth comes with loss. but it also comes with gain. Yahweh Hashem Shai can give you it all back, and even greater. You just have to have faith and have to trust in him. But this is going to be the trial of all our faiths, man. The true test that see him when they mandatorily force people around the world to take it. What are you going to do? And what are you going to tell the people? So, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. And with that, Shalom.